guys, this is Mary Beth from the Mary and Joe channel. Today I'm trying to cook me and Joe a quick and easy meal because it's cold and wintertime and we don't want to be in the kitchen, but we're going to get a quick and easy meal and I'm going to share it with you. I am going to cook some oven fried pork chops, and it's going to only take 2 seasonings to do it.
Y'all know who that is.
Joe Clyde watching people feed the fish at the park at the gazebo. Okay, now I'm going to cook these Swiss premium natural pork, and it's pork steaks, and I'm just going to cook them in the oven, and I'm going to use this Lawry seasoning salt and my wonderful accent. I know it's unapproved by a lot of you, but I use it because it tenderizes your meat and it wakes up the flavor, and it does not seem to hurt my family. So I'm going to cook this in the oven, and I'm going to use my old black skillet today. I love it. And I'm just cooking a quick and easy dinner. It's easy for the two of us, and Joe does not care as long as we get some food on the table. So we're going to get started. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've cut my pork steak, and I love pork steak, y'all. It's not quite pork chop, but I like pork steak, and this is the way I cook it sometimes, so that I don't fry everything. So I cut each pork steak in half, and I'm just gonna go ahead and lay them in my skillet. Just like this. And you know that when you get them in your pan and they start to cooking, they're gonna shrink up. So I'm not even gonna use any oil or grease in this because they got oil. See my fat? I love to leave that on here. I leave it on here for flavor all the way around. So now that I've got it in my pan, I need to just go ahead and put my seasoning on, and that's very easy. Okay, now this is Lawry's seasoned salt, and I get this at Sam's, y'all. It's really good for meat. So I am just gonna sprinkle it. And you know what? You can sprinkle as much Lawry's seasoning salt as you want on here, and it won't hurt. It won't be too salty. And then I'm gonna put my accent on here. And I had one lady on my channel that told me you cook with too much salt, and I told her, well, everybody has their own way of cooking. And so that's just the way it is. If you can cook you some meat for you and your family that y'all like, and it does not hurt you, so I don't see any problem. Whatever you can't eat or don't like to eat, just leave that part off. Just use the Lawry's. That's good by itself. That's me that likes the accent. So I've turned my meat over, and I'm going to put some on the other side. Okay, and I'm going to also put a little accent on the other side. And I'm just cooking for 2, so I'm going to put this in the oven at 450 degrees because it's not going to take long, y'all, for this to cook. Okay, guys, I've got my meat in here, and as you can see, we're having baked potatoes with this. And that's for Joe and my son when he comes here. And sometimes he eats, sometimes he doesn't. But I'm gonna put enough in here that if he eats tonight, well, we'll have enough. So we put this on at 450 degrees, and the potatoes have already been in here about 45 minutes. So let's see if we can oven fry us our pork steaks and see how long it takes. And I like them brown on both sides. Okay. Well, guys, you know, on these old winter cold days, we're looking for whatever we can find in the freezer to cook, because we're not going outside. We're not going to the store. So the bread that we're going to have today, I found some wheat sub rolls in the freezer, and so I'm just going to cook 2 of those, and that's going to be our bread to go with this quick and easy meal. So I'll just find a pan and butter them down, and that's going to be some good eating, y'all. Okay, these are still frozen, and I put them back into the bag and put my towel on it. But y'all know, if you've watched any of my hauls, my Walgreens hauls, you know that I love Ziploc bags. And I hardly ever put anything in the freezer that's not in some kind of a Ziploc bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these, and they're still frozen, back in the freezer, but they're going to be in a Ziploc bag, y'all. I've already got my 2 out, and I'm going to cut them in half and put butter on them. But these are going in that Ziploc bag and back in the freezer. So I put that bread in a Ziploc bag because we're not in the habit of wasting food, y'all. And it's going back into the freezer. You can give me an A++ for that. We hate wasting food. So guys, the other chef in the house suggested that since it's been about almost 5-6 minutes, that it's not frying fast enough, so that I need to put some butter in here, and that would give it a boost. So that's what I've done, and what I used was Country Crock Original on here. So we're gonna get this going. Okay, and this is going back into the oven. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut my bread in half, because I'm not supposed to be eating all this starches anyway. But I'm going to cut this in half. Cut the other one in half. They're thawing out now. Okay. And just stack them on this plate. And then we're going to put some butter on them. Just butter them. The more the merrier for this meal. Okay. Cooking with Mary in Mary's kitchen. This is one of those informal meals. Well, we're going to have us some good food, and we're going to get back in our chairs and look at football today. Okay. And then when the time comes, I'm going to put these in the oven. I don't think, but I'll make some. No, I need some green vegetables. Joe is asking me about some green beans, so I said I was going to make green beans, and I'm going to. But our feature item today is our oven fried pork steaks. Okay, it's been 15 minutes, and then now, whew, we got maybe a little bit too much grease, but I can always drain it, because I know with this fat I left on the edges, it's gonna make its own grease. Oh, it's getting tender. It don't take long, but I've just turned it over, and my light is so bright you can't see that it is getting brown. Okay, we're going to put it back in the oven. Oops! Well, guys, I have to tell you that I got sidetracked on a phone call, and I guess Joe Clyde was ready to eat, so he got everything out of the oven, and it must be done. Okay, y'all, these are our fried pork steaks, and they are ready to go. All of our food is ready. So that's our quick and easy meal for today. I'm gonna go over here. Joe's already eating, and we'll see if he'll give us an opinion.
Good.
Huh? Is that all? He's got his plate fixed, and you can see how good it looks. We got green beans, baked potatoes, pork steak and rolls, and that's it, y'all. So that's my quick and easy meal for today. And if you haven't already subscribe to our channel. Reach up there and hit that bell so that you'll know when we make a video. If you haven't subscribed, reach right up here and touch me in Joe Clyde's face. I made it easy for you. You can subscribe from there. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.